Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Kamen Rider Saber, you guys. I don't even know what to expect next. I can't wait to see, but man, has this series gotten even darker somehow. So if you're joining me early today, you already know what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I am sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So, yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be as simple as, like, yay, Kento's back. You know, like, I knew that, but I didn't think he would have lived seeing his friends die and everything collapse and go to heck, countless times. Like, countless. I can't imagine just how broken and numb he is at this point. And because he's seen all these possible future outcomes, he has almost like a ability to predict the future now, because he's just seen what seems like every single possible outcome. I really, really, really hope that there's like some option that like Touma's gonna come through with and be like, nah, you didn't think of this one. But God, I'll tell you what, and I've said this so many times, Touma's actor is phenomenal. Oh my God, you could see he was just absolutely broken at the end of that episode. Like, it just, you can see it in his face. And all the acting on the show has actually been really good so far. Kento, the same thing. You could just see, like, that just kind of numb, like, it doesn't even matter anymore. Like, I just have to, the only way to do this is just to seal all the blades. And, like, considering how much he cared about protecting everyone and protecting the world that they lived in and everything, it makes sense that he would just, that is still his goal, is just to, like, save the world. Now he's the only one that can do it. On the other hand, like, the aspect that he was so attached to these people that he loved, you can really just feel that, like, he's just watched them die so much. Like, everything just must feel like some kind of twisted virtual reality now. Like, it's, are they alive? Are they dead? It's, at some point they are, at some point they are, you know? So very, very sad stuff. Very dark stuff. We saw that Daishinji's blade already got sealed, and oh my God, the scream that he let out over it was tragic. So I don't, are all the blades gonna get sealed? Like, what's gonna happen? We also got a little clarification on the origins of everything. We know the girl who connected the worlds, which is presumably Luna, but it did look an awful lot like Sophia in the drawing, but I guess there's reasons why maybe it's not Sophia, but maybe just, you know, a different version of Luna. Like, who knows? Who knows? We'll get there. We'll get there. But we know that Tassel, aka Victor, was one, and that the other three were the now Megiddos. Also, speaking of Tassel, what the heck did Master Logos, the new Master Logos, do to him? Because he just, like, vanished. And I don't know if that was his doing or Master Logos' doing. I'm assuming it's Master Logos, but I honestly, there's just still so much mystery surrounding so much of this that it really does kind of keep you guessing as to what the truth could be and what's going to happen next. And I think it's really cool the way that they have taken away a lot of the predictability of the show, because we know that a lot of Toku series do follow a kind of formula. Nothing wrong with the formula. I love the formula. It's certainly not saying that you can't have great twists and great moments and everything, but I feel like they're really just working overtime to throw out the formula in this one to a great degree. I mean, certainly there's still stuff that, like, you know, you always are going to get it on a Toku series, like the power-ups and the great henshins and everything, but even that, I feel like they put a lot of unique twists on that at this point. In this series. So yeah, it was dark kind of to begin with. There was some dark stuff going on, and now I just feel like this is the ultimate low point. We're hitting around the late 20s of the series. I do feel like we're hitting that point where we're going to hit the low point, and now are we going to like move kind of to the next phase of the series or something? So you guys, there's only one way to find out, and that's to jump into the next episode of Kamen Rider Saber. Let's go. You know me, I like to be surprised. All right, guys, that episode was phenomenal. Touma is just the ultimate boss. He is the ultimate boss. Elemental dragon, though. Beautiful. And I think the story behind it just enhances the intensity so much. Because it's really cool to look at the design and see like, wow, it's part fire, it's part ice, it's got all this cool stuff on it, and it is a beautiful design. But knowing the origins of that story, that came from Touma literally writing this boy's story and helping him to find friends in nature, setting his soul free so that he is not alone anymore. It takes a cool design to a whole other level for me. And like that story of the little boy being alone was pretty sad, guys. It was pretty sad, but it just made what Touma did even more beautiful. It's just, I don't know what it is about like kids hurting. It just always sets me off. It always gets me going. So this one was particularly moving for me. Oh man, I have like so many other reactions to do after this. I cannot start wrecking my mascara now. It's Touma, you need to chill for a second on being the most wonderful boy ever so that I can save my makeup. Not gonna happen. Not even close. I already went on and on about how determined Touma is. You guys already know how I feel about that. I won't get into it again, but I was interested to see Legiel, is that his name? Kind of flashing back to, you know, his own time of like having friends and like when things were different for him. And I guess that was just like, I guess he's gone now. I guess that was just like his life flashing before his eyes before he died. Well, it wasn't, because they actually fought for a little bit after he had the initial like flashback. But I think are we supposed to infer that like Touma set him free? Because we saw right before it happened, he had like a look of peace and content on his face. Like he had, like he was going to kind of be at peace now. I don't know if that's like what we were supposed to infer or not. But wow, guys. So new form. Incredible new form. Beautiful story. Legiel's gone. And we have something terrible coming our way. Oh yeah, he finally met Tassel. It's so weird to think that he finally met Tassel, because like it feels like Tassel is such a part of his story now, but it's true, none of them ever, well, Yuri has, but Touma and the rest of them have not. So we gotta find Luna, because something big is about to happen. And Kento seemed pretty shook by the fact that things did not happen exactly the way he thought they would, but then I guess the end result was the same, I guess, is what he was saying there. But still, if he's seen many outcomes, he still hasn't seen every outcome. And I believe in Touma. I think everyone else does too. So, all right, guys. We have some stuff coming, I'm sure. But after kind of a very dark, jarring episode last time, it was nice to see this really sweet, beautiful, hopeful one. And oh my lord, Touma is best boy. So, all right, we'll see where everything's going with Rintaro and Kento, and how are we going to find Luna and all that good stuff. So, great episode, guys. I really enjoyed that. I really was moved by that. It was excellent. So I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.